Good afternoon. In this lecture, we'll be going over the technology for this course, in particular the Canvas technology needed to complete this course. Now, if you've already taken other online classes using Canvas, you may want to skip over this video. However, if you've never taken an online course, or if you have, but you want a refresher on how to use Canvas, then please follow along. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the most important features of Canvas that you'll need to complete this course. The first one is just getting started, which is directions for following the course. Our course is divided into weekly modules where there's one module per week for each week of the semester. So to get to the modules section, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the modules tab on the left-hand menu, and then you're going to find the module that corresponds to our week. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. What I am showing you is actually an online course that I taught last semester. And our course is going to be slightly different, but I think you'll be able to follow along. So if I wanted to find the modules section for my course, what I would do is I would go to my left-hand home menu, which is right under the word Spring 2018. I would click on the modules tab, and what you'll notice is that you've got all the modules for the course divided out by week. Within each module, what you have is everything that you will need to complete your work for the week, with the exception of the reading that you'll be doing in your books. So you'll always have at the beginning of the week a what's up. That'll tell you, it'll look like this, and it'll tell you what the goals are for the week, and also what all your tasks are for the week. In addition, what you'll find is if you have to read something on PDF, that PDF will also be contained in the module. All of our lectures for that week will be contained in the module, and any assignments for that week will be contained in the module. Now, once you're in the What's Up, you can actually run through your weekly module by just continuing to click on Next. So you'll notice that this takes me to the lecture 1 of a 2-lecture week. If I click on Next, I'll get to the syllabus quiz, and you could take the syllabus quiz. There's the second lecture. This week, students had to download a PDF, and you can do so by actually clicking on the Download PDF button. And then if I click Next, this will take me to the discussion board. That's one method to get through the module for the week. Another method is that you can actually pick and choose them and just click on what you need if you want to jump around a little bit. All right? Please let me know if you have any questions about that. So that's modules. What about submitting assignments? Pretty important. So the first thing is that you will have different assignments throughout the semester. Each assignment will be labeled by folder. Each folder will contain the directions for the assignment and will also be the place where you submit the assignment. So how do I find these folders? Well, there's 2 different ways to find the folders for these assignments. First, you'll notice that assignment folders are contained in the module for the week where the assignment is due. So in this course, students had to turn in a cogitation paper in the second week. And what you'll notice is that in week 2, the cogitation paper folder is right there. And when I click on it, what you'll find is that there's directions for how to complete that assignment. The other way, though, that you can find assignments is by clicking on the Assignments tab. The Assignments tab is located in the home folder on the left-hand side. If I click on Assignments, every single assignment that I have due will pop up. And I can just search for my assignment by name. So here, if I wanted to submit the cogitation paper, I could click on that. Again, I'll get the directions. And then typically what you'll have is directions for also submitting your assignment. Here, students submitted assignment through Turnitin, and there were directions written on the Turnitin tab on how to do that. Typically, you submit the assignment by clicking Submit, and then it allows you to open and attach your folder, open or attach your essay or your document, just as you would if you were sending an email. Now, I want to say a quick word about naming your documents. Because in an online setting, naming your file is really important. Now, for a lot of your writing, that is your discussion board writing, you're going to be writing directly into Canvas. But for your essays, you're going to be uploading files. And you need to be careful about naming your files. And here's the reason why. As your professor, if I batch download all the essays from one assignment, and they're all named the same thing, then I have to open each and every essay that my students have written to see who wrote it, and then I have to manually rename it. And so in a class of 15 to 30 people, that's a lot of work. So imagine if the situation was flipped. Imagine that you had to write 5 papers at the end of the semester for 5 different classes, and you labeled every single one of these papers paper. How would you know which paper corresponded to which class? The same holds true for me. So to avoid this confusion, you should use the following system to name your Word files. I'm going to highlight it. You should put your name and an abbreviated assignment title in the name of the document. So for example, I might use something like C.F. Smith essay number 1, if my name was Smith, or maybe Gustafson essay number 1 for myself. All right? So let's say that you've gone through, you found the assignment, you've submitted the assignment, and now you've actually received feedback on the assignment, and you want to know where to find the feedback. Well, you can see your comments right where you submitted your assignment. I comment on your assignments right there. So to see detailed comments on your assignment, you can go back into the assignment tab and actually click on your assignment, and you'll receive, usually at the end of each assignment, a detailed paragraph from me about what's been done well and about things that you should think about for the next assignment to improve your writing. All right, so now here's the third thing, which is the issue of staying in touch, which is really important in an online class where you're not meeting face-to-face. It's pretty easy to feel a little bit isolated. So how do you stay in touch with professors and with students? Well, there's a couple of different ways. The first one is that you as a student can actually email both the professor and also your classmates directly from Canvas, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, we're back in the Canvas homepage for this class. If I want to send a message, what I can do is go to this red menu and go to inbox. And if I click on inbox, it will take me directly to a Canvas inbox. From there, I would compose a message using the exact same kinds of tabs and markings and directions as I would in Gmail or in Outlook. And I'm not going to do it because actually it would pull up all of my email. All right, so that's how you stay in touch with professors and with other students. In addition, you'll also be receiving announcements from me. Occasionally, I'll be putting announcements up on the homepage of our Canvas site if I really want to make sure that somebody sees something. More often than not, though, I will probably be emailing you updates. So you will want to be sure to check your IUN email address every single day. Obviously, I also meet with students as well. If you need help with a paper, you read something you don't understand, or you just want to, you read something you really want to talk about it, you're more than welcome to stop by my office hours. My office is Hawthorne Hall 403. But for students that can't stop by office hours in person, I also offer the possibility of meeting via video chat, and I usually set that up by appointment. So here's the information. The video chat system that IUN uses is called Zoom. And to use Zoom, what you'll do is you'll copy and paste my Zoom address, which is on the syllabus, into your internet browser, and it'll just take you directly to my virtual office. All right, we usually will agree upon a time, let's say Tuesday at 2. At 2 o'clock, you copy and paste the address into your browser, and we meet up right away. And then finally, this semester, I'm going to be offering a chat room in case you happen to have, short questions that can be answered real quickly. So to join the chat room, you click on the chat room tab. And if you see me listed in the chat room, then feel free to ask a question, no matter what time of the day it is. But please note, you can also feel free to ask questions of each other or to leave questions for me. I'll show you where the chat room is. All right, if I'm in my course website, on the left-hand home menu, I click on chat. And right now, one person is online. That person is me. And so if I was a student, I could actually type in a message right here and then hit send. And then since I'll be checking my chat room when I'm online, I would go in and check it and then could answer your question. All right. One final word regarding email is if you do send me a message over email or even in chat, I'm going to try and get to it as quickly as I can. But as a policy, Monday through Friday, I respond to all questions within 24 hours. However, I do not respond to questions during the weekend. I don't check email at that time. So if you need to be in touch with me about something, it needs to happen before Friday. All right? All right. I want to say a quick word about technology because technology is obviously critically important for an online class. Now, in order to complete this course, you're going to need to have access to a computer with a high-speed internet browser and an up-to-date and an internet browser that's also up to date. Canvas, I found, tends to work best with Google Chrome. And just to let you know, you can access computers on campus. They're available in the library and then in various computer labs. In addition, you will also need to have Microsoft Office because I only accept Word documents. You can download Microsoft Office for free from IUTS, which is IU's technology services, and I've included actually the website link. The last thing you're going to need is an IUN or an IU email account, and you need to check that every day. Now, if technology problems arise, it is your responsibility to fix them. But IU offers a help desk. So if you have any questions or problems with technology, please contact the IU help desk. And I've included the number right here. And I've also included their email address. And if you're on campus, they're on the first floor of Hawthorne Hall. But whether you call, you email, the IU help desk is available 24/7. So they're always available to help you. And then finally, of course, if you have any questions about this course, please feel free to contact me, and I've included my contact information below. All right, that's it for our short technology lecture, and I look forward to talking with you at the next lecture.